Have you ever realized what is the highest form of intelligence, or probably one of the top three forms of intelligence? What if I told you compassion was one of those? Of late, I realized during a conversation with a friend of mine that when we happen to complain about people, when we have some expectations at which they have not been able to come at par with, and we start complaining about them, we start backbiting about them, ultimately what we are actually doing is we are limiting our circle. It's not any harm that we are doing to them, but ultimately we are actually limiting our own circle, limiting our own possibilities of growth. And when you give someone that benefit of doubt, let's say you must in a day there must be 10 expectations that you must be having from 10 different people, and let's say if they were not able to come through those expectations, and if you gave them benefit of doubt, ultimately it is coming from a place of intelligence and not from a place of compromise, is what I feel. Because top leaders always give people benefit of doubt. And why do they do that? Because they have this dynamic thinking, they have a dynamic approach towards life, and they themselves have lived those experiences wherein they might not have been able to come through expectations of others because they were really taxed with XYZ things. And even if they tried really hard, they would not be able to come through those expectations. That is what I feel, right? And having such kind of compassion towards others whenever people don't come through expectations is actually a higher form of intelligence. You open doors, you do not burn those bridges, and you enlarge your circle of influence when you follow this thought process and you follow this practice. Ultimately, the results will keep coming in your favor. You will have that many people who will be still be trusting you. Your network will only grow, and you will be at peace with yourself and at peace with others. Ultimately, the expectations that you had, the work that needed to get done, you will find some way or the other to get it done, right? That time will definitely pass and you will get through that work that needed to be done. But when you have compassion and you have that understanding of people, let's say, not having the ability to accomplish those things that you expect them to accomplish, you ultimately do yourself a favor, and it comes from a higher place of intelligence, is what I feel. This is First Principles. My name is Zaid, and thank you for tuning in.